Hello everyone and welcome to episode number 2 of Get Real with Rajiv Talreja. So we're going to continue these conversations where we answer the questions that each one of you are asking me on Facebook, LinkedIn or Instagram. So now it's time for episode number 2 and we have Shivani in the house again. Shivani.
Hello. So the first question we have here is, how do you simultaneously do operations, marketing, HR, finance, product development, IT?
Okay, so the key for a business to become stable is that all these functions need to function simultaneously, which means you cannot do marketing for some time, generate leads, and then once you have the leads in your hand, jump into sales, go out there, close deals, and once you have the deal in your hand, then focus on operations while marketing and sales stops. That is just unhealthy. In fact, that's the way most self-employed businesses work, and that's why they are always in firefighting mode because their activity is inconsistent. So to be able to build a stable business that is generating stable income, marketing, sales, operations, finance, all of these departments need to function simultaneously. And for that to happen, one has to really accept that you can't do everything by yourself at all points of time. And the sooner an entrepreneur accepts that, the sooner they get out of the trap of self-employment and become mature to understand that business is about building a team, having specialized people in each one of these departments so that they are taking focused and consistent action on each one of these areas. Somehow I find it fascinating that most entrepreneurs look at building a team as an expense, and therefore they try to do everything by themselves and they end up accomplishing nothing apart from just firefighting and struggling for survival. So the key element to make sure that they function simultaneously: build a team, have clear systems in each one of these departments, have clear strategies in each one of these departments, and make sure that the team is doing a focused job. So that's how you make sure that they're running simultaneously. What's the next question, Shivani?
So 7 Sentiments on Instagram has asked, how do you market effectively on social media when you don't have enough funds?
Okay, I love that question because I think today everybody wants to spend time, money, energy and put out content on social media, which is great. Having said that, let me tell you the real secret behind cracking the social media marketing game. The real secret behind cracking the social media marketing game is to give value, is to educate your audience or entertain your audience or engage your audience. Now, your choice of education, entertainment or engagement is totally dependent on the type of business you are. You can't end up entertaining people if your business is a serious product or service. So you got to educate, entertain or engage people. And only when you provide that, you are offering people value. I see a lot of people take up to social media. They're not creating any kind of value. All they're doing is sponsored ads. And according to me, that's a flawed strategy, because if you're just doing sponsored ads to push your products, your services, then there is no value in it for the consumer. The consumer is smart enough to know what they want to consume and what they don't want to consume. So in fact, one of my recommendations would be that do not have your metrics as the number of likes or followers on your social media pages. It is irrelevant. And in most cases, the ones who have millions of likes and followers, they are bot likes. So they're not even authentic. That's not even the audience that is going to buy anything from them or is their target audience. So the key on social media is patience. The key is to put out consistent content out there which adds value. So patience and persistence, these are two things. Wait but don't stop, which means wait, add value, keep giving, and don't stop giving. Okay, so stay persistent, and whoever resonates with your content, they will automatically reach out to you and say, hey, I'd like to know more about your program, or I'd like to know more about your product. So the key is give value. Don't get into this race of boosting content so that you get more likes and more followers, because in most cases, no matter how much targeted marketing you do, the reach of authentic followers who's your true target audience is very, very minimalistic. So I'm a conservationalist when it comes to my thought process on social media, and my approach is give as much value and do it as a way of operating your business, as a way of life. Don't do it for a lead to come in. People who do it for a lead to come in, they become impatient and desperate, and the audience can see through that. So don't do that. Yeah.
Cool. So the next question we have is from Suman on Instagram, and this person said excitement and enthusiasm are contagious in a team, but so are pessimism and low moral. How to make sure the team has drive and the yes spirit?
So, Suman, great question firstly, and I completely understand that the environment of the workplace can easily spiral in any direction. It can either spiral upwards or downwards, and these energies are contagious. So the key to managing these energies at the workplace is to make sure that you are the source of energy. A lot of times entrepreneurs make the mistake of becoming passive leaders, which means they own the business, but they're not communicating enough with their team. They're just showing up to work on a day-to-day basis and not really holding their team accountable or creating clear goals or creating a common vision and common direction for their team members. I call that passive leadership, because one of the jobs of an entrepreneur is to lead, which means to create a vision, to inspire people, to give them clarity, to give them knowledge and direction, and to review their progress as they're taking that journey. So the only way you can make sure that the energy is in the manner that you want it, which is the upward spiral, is to make sure that you are a proactive leader and not a passive leader. And it's also about having a system of engagement with your team members. And one of the things I would strongly recommend to you, it's an ad break, ladies and gentlemen, please adopt the PACE system. It's a part of this book, Lead or Bleed, which I've authored. It's a 12-step mechanism to engage your team members, to make sure that there's a common vision, to make sure that there are clear goals, clear roles, because unless you don't have clear goals and clear roles, you cannot expect people to be proactive. So it's your job to facilitate clear goals, clear roles, design a clear culture which is common and agreeable for every single person on the team, and then have a review system which is empowering. So once you do that, that's when you're proactively leading. So Suman, your answer lies in this book. Yep.
Cool. I think that's all the questions we have for this episode.
Okay, so we've picked 3 questions for this week, and I've answered that for all of you. And if you find value in this, make sure you share this video with more entrepreneurs on your timeline. And before we close this week's episode of Get Real with Rajiv Taleja, we have a special announcement to make. So here's the announcement. What we've decided to do is this. For those entrepreneurs who ask the best question for the week, one person will get a copy of this book, Lead or Bleed. So I'm going to do a quick, everybody do a quick drum roll, because I'm going to announce the winner for the best question of this week's episode with Get Real with Rajiv Taleja. And the winner is Suman. Okay, for that question of how do you manage the energy on the team. So Suman, congratulations. My team will get in touch with you and you'll get a copy of this book, Lead or Bleed, so you can use the PACE system, adapt it in your business, and get back to us with your results. So Suman, congratulations on winning this book this week. And for the episode 1, we've also decided to go with a winner, and the winner is Naren Agarwal for his question on how do you balance between abundance and moderation, and are they contradictory or are they complementary? So Naren, congratulations to you as well. And for those of you watching, ask a good quality question, so we would be happy to reward you with this great quality book so that you can take your business to the next level. So with that, we come to the end of episode 2 of Get Real with Rajiv Taleja. I look forward to seeing you guys in episode 3. Make sure that you send in your questions on Facebook, LinkedIn or Instagram. See you guys. Bye-bye.